BitConnect. We're going to do a live stream, a separate live stream about that in a little bit because I have a couple more hours before my flight, but it's a good day in cryptocurrencies. So there's trouble with BitConnect, there's trouble with cryptocurrencies, there's trouble with altcoins, and some people are freaking out. Others are taking advantage of such a situation because there's always a good side, depending on what perspective you come from. But hello, everybody. Hopefully you're having a fantastic day today. Let's chat about something absolutely wonderful, and that is, my friends, the dollar is back. This is more powerful than, no, screw that. We're not going to talk about that. But the fact that I look at the comments and there's a bunch of people who are freaking out. All right, for you, screw the comments of the YouTube videos. Let's just look at the live stream comments, okay? So you see Agent Novak, okay? Bought EOS at $18. You are, I can't repeat that word, although you did censor yourself there. Trust me, I understand your pain. I have lost on cryptocurrencies before. I'm sure most of us have. And it took me a while before I accepted my loss. And that was last year. So for the first time ever, I had green everywhere for months. And I was happy with Ethereum. I was happy with Ripple. This was when I first got back into cryptocurrencies because I used to do it back in 2013 and then I took a break, right? So I had this period of time where I was doing a lot of profit. Now, it wasn't a lot of money, but that was kind of an ego booster, right? The markets were going up, so I thought I was obviously smart. I was a genius. Duh. It wasn't me. It was just the fact that the markets were doing really well and everybody else was making money at the same time. And maybe a cool couple moves would have helped, but it was exactly as everyone else was doing because everyone was in on Ethereum. Everyone was in on Ripple. And I bought the first time, I profited. I decided, let's sell it. I bought the second time, third time, and then boop, what happened? It crashed, and I was like, oh my God, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Let's hold on. Let's hold on. Let's keep buying more. That was my favorite, that I kept buying more as it kept crashing down. I was like, all right, well, now it's a good time to buy. It's a good time to buy. And you know what? I was actually right. I should have held on to it. I should have. But then something, after like 3 or 4 months of pain, something just finally stung me. And I was like, it sucks because I think I even had to borrow money from my parents. I was making enough money to live very comfortably, and I had to borrow money from my parents. This seemed like, what? This was silly, right? And the reason for that is at the time, I invested way too much into crypto. I invested way more than I could afford to lose, right? Like I had to pay my bills with this stuff. And this was way, 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 way back when last year when I was like, okay, I don't think this is going to pay off. And I decided to sell off, a bunch of my Ripple. And that was the first time the red occurred. Like it was there and it was solid. There was no way to edit it back because you sold. And then Ripple went up like, it took forever. It took forever for it to go up. Same with Neo, same with NEM. NEM actually took the longest out of all the cryptocurrencies. It took what, like 6-7 months? But that's the thing. If you buy high, if you got in with everybody else because you were buying really high and you were super hyped because, oh my goodness, the coins are going to hit $1 trillion. EOS is going to hit $100. Ethereum's going to hit, $10,000, right? Some of the things that I've been saying. Now, first of all, what any YouTuber, any blogger, any influencer, anybody, your grandpa, a Bitcoin advisor, it doesn't matter what kind of experience they have. If they say a price prediction, it's just their opinion. That's it. Like you don't take anything as guaranteed. You just take it like, oh, okay, with a grain of salt. Like that might be correct, but maybe this guy's also correct, which is on the complete opposite end of the spectrum. So you do your research and then you form your own opinion. And then once you have your own opinion, that's when you decide to purchase. A lot of people are immediately super getting emotional, right? And if you did that, wait it out. The best thing you can do, forget about it, earn more money, invest more into cryptocurrencies. Because right now it's, from my opinion, for some of the cryptocurrencies, a fantastic time to buy. Not for all, not for all. I think others will drop even more. But for some, if you lose 50% and it's still a fantastic project, and there's still people working on it every single day. Those people don't disappear just because you lost $200 billion, just wiped out in like a day or two. That's not, thousands of jobs suddenly, boom, you're fired, see ya, go home. No, these people have their computers running constantly and they're used to it, right? So all the people who are new into it, welcome to the markets. This is just how it is. There's some memes going on about where's the Lambos? Where's the Lambos? Where'd they go? BitConnect is dead, dying. Get your money out. They're exiting. I should be freaking out about that I lost $400 with BitConnect. But part of me just wants to go like, woo! Oh, man. I've been waiting for it so long. So long. Okay, no, I gotta have to calm down. I have to calm down. No, I was waiting for it. You have no idea how happy I am. You have no idea how happy I am. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I will go back to the BitConnect videos where people went full out. Now, some of you guys who might be new, you're like, this guy's a madman. What's he doing? He's a sociopath for laughing at other people's misfortune. Yeah. You see, I don't make fun of the poor people who lost their money and it's like, oh, shoot, this was their first investment. They didn't have a clue of what they were doing. I'm laughing at the people who went out of their way. They got super butthurt about me making a simple video, right? So if you get butthurt with YouTube videos, it's really cool because you can just close a computer or close a tab or find another YouTuber that supports it fully, right? But if you're going to go out of your way to dislike all my videos, tell me how silly I am, I'm a moron, I have no idea what I'm talking about. None whatsoever at all. That's cool. Maybe I am a moron. Maybe I have no idea what I'm talking about. Maybe BitConnect and Control Finance and Laser on. No, this time it's different. This time it's different. This time it's different because I really want to just save it for a separate live stream. Like, I don't want to go full out into that. But that's another thing. That's another thing. It takes an economic downturn for a lot of these crashes to come out. Do you remember why Bernie Madoff and his $64 billion Ponzi scheme suddenly came out of nowhere? 2008, right? So don't get emotional. That's one of the top rules out there. Remember, guys, you can't get emotional. No. That's definitely not what I do. Buy Neo, baby, says Josie. I feel like you wrote that and it's like 4 a.m. somewhere and you're like, I feel like that's you. I don't know. I just get that emotion whenever somebody's like typing in caps locks, which, by the way, this is literally like the Polonius troll box. Kubero has turned into Polonius right here because half the comments are just going ape. They're going crazy. They're telling you to buy. They're telling you to sell. Do you think EOS will go to $100 by June? Well, I don't think it's going to go to $100 by June. Let me take that back. It has a possibility of going to $100 by June, but me personally, if it does go to $100, fantastic, because I'm holding a fair amount of it, and out of my portfolio, that is a large chunk. However, I like to kind of stay on the sidelines a little bit and look at the long-term perspective. I'm not going to say like within the next 3 months, it's going to hit $100. Like, whatever, I don't care. If it does, cool. If not, I give it a couple years, right? I'm in it for the long run. I think it's a good project. I think it is going to be the next Ethereum. And even if it's not, even if it's a cheap knockoff, it's the same thing as, with those Chinese Rolexes. There's still an entire business out there. And if you get in with the right amount of money, you can make a lot of profit off of it. Bitcoin 10,000 down. It's actually at 10,000. Let's refresh CoinMarketCap. That's an interesting one. Wow, people are freaking out. Holy moly. No, it's at 10,600, but most likely on certain exchanges, it is below 10,000. So by the way, if there's some new guys who are watching this and you are freaking out, Ripple, holy moly, 42% down. 40. Let's actually look at what Tether is the only thing that's up today. Tether is the only thing that's up. It's up 3%, which, by the way, that video I made about IDN, Supoman made a video about it, and a bunch of other influencers made a video later on. And it actually, I bought it like 40 something pennies, and now it's at like 50 pennies. It's still lost compared over the past 24 hours. But in such an economic downturn when Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, everything's going down 30, 40%, it's not doing too bad. It's doing okay. Tron went from, I bought it at 3.9 pennies. It went nearly to 19 pennies. And now it's falling back down towards 3.9. I should be panicking. I should have sold, but I believe it's going to go way higher than that. I don't want to sell at 18 pennies. Same with EOS. I could have sold EOS at $18.50. I don't want to. Like, I don't care about selling. What am I going to do with my EOS, right? What am I going to do with, I don't know. What would that give me? So that would have been like $5.5 grand. What am I going to do with that? I can't do anything. You know, that's why I want EOS to hit $100. With Bitcoin or Ethereum or any of those altcoins, if you have just lost a bunch of money and you are in a predicament like I was last year, or even worse, when you need to pay somebody back their money, whether it's a bank, a friend, a family member, whoever it is, and you need to pay somebody by this time at the end of the month, first of all, learn your lesson. Never get into such a situation ever, 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 ever again, okay? Second of all, don't worry, the markets are just going through a crazy volatile situation right now. If you lost 40%, you can still make up some of that percentage. If you are sold, 100% sold on the fact that you are going to sell your Bitcoin, sell your Ethereum, sell your cryptocurrencies, at least keep this in mind. This is for the newbies out there, for those who have been following this channel for a while or other people, you are well aware of this. If you're going to sell, don't sell at Coinbase. Don't sell to an exchange, because as soon as you hit that sell button, boom, it's gone. You lost any chance. So let's say Bitcoin went down 40% and you're down 40% and you are sold on selling it, at least sell for minus 30% instead of minus 40 or minus 25. So how do you get that 10, 15% difference? You go to Paxful, you go to local Bitcoins, you go to these forums and you sell to people. And depending on how you sell it, whether it's a wire transfer, a PayPal, which that's a little risky, maybe Western Union, MoneyGram, whatever it is you figure out, maybe Amazon gift cards, that is also risky. So that's why you should do 30% with that. There are people willing to buy it. And not only that, but it's actually a really good time to do that right now. Like, or maybe for those of you who bought Bitcoin at $100 and you could not care any less, and you're like, you know what, I want to sell right now. Hey, always think about that extra 10%. So, Kuber, what do you think about the whole South Korea cryptocurrency thing? Box mining is in South Korea. That's pretty cool. But what do I think about it? I think it's cool because I actually started doing my research into it, and it doesn't affect. It's not this entire panic that everybody's setting into. It's not affecting everybody. It's just affecting the institutions and the people who are the large traders and foreigners and the miners and all that stuff. Not like miners as in mining, but miners as in underage, right? So buy when there is blood in the streets. Yeah, didn't Rockefeller or somebody say something like that? Very true. Nobody should be freaking out if you put in what you can lose. So yeah, by the way, that's a quick thing with BitConnect. If you put in something, for example, in my case scenario, I put in the $400, right? So I profited. I don't care about that. The reason I did that was I wanted to play a little game. Kind of like half of you guys in the comments, you like playing that game. So I was like, all right, I'll play too, whatever. I understood though that $1,000 could have been completely lost. And out of that $1,000, I put it into Control Finance, I put it into Laser Online, and I put it into BitConnect. Now, I knew that Laser would probably still have some time, but it would fall because it just seemed way too scammy, right? And it did fall. Control Finance, I lost that $300 immediately. Now, I did panic a little bit inside because I was like, whoa, that went way faster than I originally expected. But that's how it is sometimes. That's how it is with HYPs. Don't treat it any differently. It doesn't matter how many affiliate marketers there are who are like, oh, no, 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 this time it's different. Always be a little bit skeptical about that stuff. The sky's falling. The sky's falling. Hey, one quick thing though. One quick thing though. Even though Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies are falling, there's still a lot of awesome opportunities out there. And I'm going to be serious about this here. So some people are really, really, really crazy about ICOs. I don't think ICOs are a way for most people to become millionaires because you will invest into the wrong ICOs. Trust me, I've actually been just clicking because I am an advisor for Travel Block, right? So I'm currently advising an ICO. Now, we are purchasing. Now, I'm not going to go like super salesmanship. I'm just going to tell you what we've been doing. We've been purchasing some advertising space, right? And the way you approach that is you look at it and you're like, how do I buy advertising space? So you look at hundreds of other ICOs, right? You want to copy the best ICOs. And sitting there on CoinMarketCap, on CoinGecko, on CoinDesk, on Cointelegraph, just clicking at all of these little ads, my phone is littered with other ICO ads. Like I'm just spammed, right? I have so many emails coming in from all these other ICOs, right? And I've just been looking at it and I was observing at it from multiple perspectives. One of them was, what if I was just a clueless investor, right? And I saw a big shiny ad. That's it. I just see a shiny ad with a nice graphical user interface, right? A nice GUI. Yeah, I'd click it. Yeah, I'd invest. There was a lot of those ads on CoinGecko, on CoinMarketCap. You see that a lot. Turn off ad blocker, go to those websites, and you see a lot of that. Ha 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 ha. Shield travel block. Woodman, that's okay. That's okay. No, 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 no. If you think so about an ICO, that's cool. You don't have to invest. That's cool. And the thing is, it's a little hard to explain this. $1 million is nice, but unfortunately, you can't do much with $1 million. Now, I can't really be an expert on that because I don't have $1 million right now. However, I'm approaching, most likely with what I'm doing, there is a high chance that I could be a millionaire this year. And if so, I mean, my connections are, I see more and more of my friends becoming millionaires every single month. And I just ask them like, hey, so tell me your story. What did you learn? What kind of experience did you get? What are some mistakes? What are some failures of yours? And I learned a lot from these guys where they don't look at this, oh, okay, $1 million, boom, I'm done. I can retire. That's it. I never have to do cryptocurrencies again. They don't view it like that. They view $1 million as play money, right? And that may seem a little silly to some of you guys, but you always have to think about it in the long term, regardless of whatever you're going into, whether it's an ICO, starting a YouTube channel, starting a hat selling business, right? There is a store downstairs that sells socks. I bought some socks today. I bought some socks today because I didn't want to go to the mall. Now, what does that have to do with anything? When I went in to purchase socks from that lady, I actually felt bad for her because I realized that she opened a store that literally sells socks and underwear in one of the most expensive street areas for merchants in all of Poland. I don't think that business is going to be around for more than a year or two. Why do so many restaurants and businesses, whether it's online or offline, why do so many businesses fail? Because people look at the year, people look at a month, and in cryptocurrencies, all these new investors, they look at it, oh, day to day, day to day. I had a comment on Avi on my Ethereum video, right? That, oh, your precious Ethereum just went down 25%. Okay. It went down 25% in one day. And when we look at it, what happened over the past month, well, it doesn't matter if it went down 25% when it doubled. It doubled in price. Like, okay, of course, that's normal. It's not always going to be going up. It's not always going to go one direction. So you have to be prepared for it always. And the best way to do that is look at the long term, examine all the ways you could fail. along the route, whatever it is, whether you're investing into an ICO, you're starting an ICO, you're investing into already established altcoins who have had their ICOs or didn't have their ICOs, maybe it's Bitcoin and whatever, right? Or maybe you're not interested in cryptocurrencies at all, but you want to start a YouTube channel, you want to start a hot dog selling stand, whatever it is. Don't think about the next 6 months. Think about 5 years. Where are you going to be 20 years from now? What is your opinion on BitConnect? My opinion on BitConnect. My opinion on BitConnect. It's great. It's great. Fantastic. Let me tell you. Wow. One of the best investments I've ever made in my entire life. No, no. No, I love it. I love the fact that there's so much emotions now that are there's a lot of people who don't even believe what's going on. Forget the cryptocurrencies. Let's chat about BitConnect just for 1 second. Whenever a scam falls down, maybe not particularly BitConnect, but whenever a scam falls down and people lose money, there's always that grace period where for the next couple of days, you don't actually believe it just happened to you. You're like, no, 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 that's not me. It didn't happen. I still have my money. I'm still going to get it. Because of course, there's so many explanations. BitConnect! No, no, no! No, BitConnect! Trust me, when you get a Spanish man who screams into a microphone at one of your conferences, BitConnect! If you haven't seen that video, oh my God, please look that up right now. What was it? Can someone link that down below? The BitConnect meme or whatever it was? That was hilarious. I loved it. BitConnect, open mind. Did you invest in BitConnect? Huh, bro. Okay, one quick thing to open mind right now and to anybody who's going into Steam It or any platform that's similar. So I love the fact that you started posting really hardcore. And I know I should have probably messaged you on WhatsApp a while ago. By the way, do you have WhatsApp? Because then I can just voice record and it's going to be really, really easy to. But open mind. Here's the thing. You have a large channel. You have 300,000 YouTube subscribers, right? However, your Steam It doesn't really go through that. It says, okay, hey, here's who I am, right? And let's go through your other posts. You don't have any verifications, right? You just have one paragraph or one little link or something like that. So if you could go further in depth, write a little verification post. Say, hey, here's who I am. Do a video on your channel about Steam It, and then you will go much, much further about that. You will gain some attention from the whales. But right now, if you use all your assets, go full out, take everything to advantage. And by the way, to the people who are currently freaking out about Steam It, that the fact that Steam went down to like $3, okay, it was approaching $10 not long ago. And that's crazy to think about, that it's growing so fast. So it's not that crazy to think about it falling so fast as well. It's normal. You just have to get used to it. You just got to hold and go full out. Wall Street is shorting what's that? Wall Street is shorting Bitcoin. We're going to 5,000. Oh no, we're going to 5,000. Then if so, then we are. And that's what happens. Any word on Electroneum? Never really hear you talk about it. No, I never was really invested in it. Never really looked too much. And I know this is going to sound really, really, really silly, but I just never really liked the name. That's why sometimes I judge projects on stupid bases, right? And I'm not at the point right now that I spend a lot of time investing, day trading, right? So when I find a project I like, I just throw more and more and more and more cash into that because I have only a couple that I really trust. And I don't need to trust anymore, right? So currently, for example, like that would be EOS. Now, if EOS does something to completely screw up my trust with Dan Larimer, then yeah, I might start looking into other projects. One thing about not Einsteinium, no, what was it? Electroneum. I think, wait, which one was it? Which one was it that's beating Indahash into voting right now? Because I think that was Einsteinium. Okay, now I'm getting them confused. There's so many new coins coming out. Oh my God. Oh my God. By the way, for those of you who are curious about what it takes to start an ICO, now is actually a decent time to start an ICO, considering the fact that everything's going down. So your costs will be less because when everything's going up, let's say, for example, 6 months back, you needed $100,000 to start off an ICO, right? Let's say you had a brilliant idea or you wanted to copy somebody or whatever it is, right? Whichever route you wanted to go, whether it's the good route or the bad route or the middle route. $100,000 probably could have gotten you very far. Well, nowadays, that's not going to cut it. You're not going to be able to do anything with that unless you are literally the best marketer in the world. But even with that, you will have some trouble, right? You need some outside help. Well, if you go through the websites, advertising a single day on CoinMarketCap can net you back as much as $25,000. $25,000. There's some projects out there, there's some ICOs that have spent over $1 million advertising their YouTube videos alone. There was one project I saw an advertisement today for, right? Because I turned off ad block just to look at the advertisements. There was one ICO that had over 1.1 million views on one video. It had 900 subscribers, 1.1 million views and 900 subscribers. What is going on? And I know they're not buying like fake views because they're paying Google AdWords. So what that really means is people are probably visiting the website, but they're not bothering to stay on the YouTube at all. No, guys. Since BitConnect fell down, it is the perfect opportunity to make BitConnect 2.0. 2.0. I kind of want to scream, but I have to maintain professionalism because it is 11:32 p.m. and my neighbors wouldn't like that too much. BitConnect was down 89%. Yeah, what's going on in the crypto world? Everything's falling apart. Just carry on. Don't worry too much about it. Seriously, don't. There's people out there that are new to cryptocurrencies, and that's kind of what I don't like. I was watching Banking on Bitcoin on Netflix, right? I didn't finish it, but I watched part of it. There was this one point, they filmed a lady who was standing out in the middle of Wall Street, and she's like, yeah, I'd rather have this, right? She's pointing to the dollar bill while this guy's like selling Bitcoin out in public. And she's like, I'd rather have this. Come back to me in a year and tell me what your Bitcoin's worth. I'm like, huh, that's kind of interesting. I wonder what she thinks about herself right now. There's a huge red candle on BCC chart. Ooh, this is fun. Let's look at what's going down. BitConnect X ICO. I don't know. Hopefully you guys didn't invest in that. But even if they, wow, it's down negative 90%. Holy moly. Ooh, it's at $30. It's at $30 and it was trading at $440. It was trading at 440 last month, and then it kind of fell down a little bit in January. But still, within 2 weeks, it fell from $440 to $30, under $30. It's approaching $29. Wow. Whoa. Yo, the market cap just dropped another 50 bill. Oh, man. It just dropped another 50 bill. What are your favorite crypto YouTubers? Actually, there's this one crypto YouTuber I just discovered today. He had some really, really crazy graphics. I forgot what his name was. He had only like 23,000 subscribers. He popped up within the last like 2 to 3 weeks. He just went crazy, full out. You know what? I think I'm just going to continue this live stream. Like, whatever. Let's just chat about BitConnect. Let's chat about it all. I don't care. Let's make it a longer live stream. I actually missed this. So, by the way, I have to shout this out. If anybody is going to be at the Miami Bitcoin conference, let's meet. Let's meet, okay? Shoot me an email. Shoot me an email or write to me on Instagram or write down in the comment section below if you're going to be because today's the 16th. If you're going to be there tomorrow, 18th or 19th, we're going to be staying at the W. So the reason I say that is there's nearly 500 people viewing this, and there's over 4,000. There's over 4,000 people attending the Bitcoin Miami conference this year. That's crazy, right? So for Bitcoin Dallas Super Conference, do you want to know how busy those guys are? So we ordered a booth because our company is sponsoring one of those events. And when you're doing that, you need to create a booth. So we hired a company to do that. And that company got in touch with the people organizing the event. Now, they can't get in touch fully due to the fact that the organizers are so swamped with emails, with their telephones, that they're just not able to respond to any company on time. And that's cool. I get it. I understand. They had their event sell out, and then they opened up a second side fork little event. For the people who are saying that Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies are crashing, don't look at the small guys. Look at what's going on at these events. If you've never been to one of these events, I can't say for sure fully because I don't know what to expect. That's why I'm going tomorrow, because I want to just check it out. I've never been to one, right? But just from what I've heard from other people, look at these venture capitalists, look at these hedge funds, look at these billionaires, these people with $100 million. What are they doing? Rip BitConnect investors, press F to pay respects. Base Boost. Shout out to Base Boost. Who thinks Base Boost should go like full out on Steemit and like, you know, get that monies, brah. Get that monies, brah. Get that monies, brah. I don't know. I kind of want to change my title. Rip BitConnect. This is going to be a lot of fun. Let's just go through. Let's just go through all the channels that promoted BitConnect. And let's go down the list. Now, first and foremost, of course, Craig Grant. Craig Grant. He is at 46,000 subscribers. All respect to you. He did a review today about Kodak, which, thanks, Grant, for reminding me. I actually did make a video about Kodak, and I never uploaded it. I have a Steam video I never uploaded. I have to do that. He's talking about Steam. He's kind of avoiding the whole, hey, the 99% of my net worth is made off of BitConnect and it just fell. Oh, wait. He's talking about BCC tokens. That's his latest video. BCC tokens, likes and dislikes are disabled. Likes and, Oh, he's got his comments enabled, though, and the comments aren't looking too good. Craig, time to day trade, playa. I can't read the bad comments because they're full of swears, unfortunately. And on this channel, I can't really go full out. On Avi, I can't live stream because that's banned. It seems like Craig's just kind of avoiding the whole situation. Oh, he does have his likes and dislikes enabled on the previous video. Talk about Steam. That's down 15 dislikes. I wonder why. Okay, well, Craig Grant's always a little bit interesting. Let's go to Trevon James here. He actually went a little bit further because he decided to get his channel verified, 100,000 subscribers, and that's a nice achievement there. Let's see, Trevon James, what is going on with you? My 2018 crypto strategy, 300 dislikes. Okay, so a lot of you guys may see this as me going through and just trying to like destroy these people, but then again, they have way larger channels than me. They have a lot more money than me. These guys aren't stupid. Like, I want you guys to get that clear. These guys aren't stupid. So if you fell for BitConnect, you didn't really fall for anything because these guys aren't really the masterminds behind this. Think about the people who organize a $2 or $3 or $5 billion scheme. Who knows the exact numbers, right? And then they get a bunch of YouTubers, a bunch of people with hundreds of thousands of followers, right? Just going full out, getting like these cults. They pretty much started cults, multi-level marketing pyramid scheme. It's crazy. Trevon James, the IRS is coming for that. I can't read the N-word, but oh man, some of your comments are hilarious. Trevon James and John McAfee are the two biggest scammers. Why do you say John McAfee? That's an interesting one. I know a lot of people are upset with his latest tweets and stuff, but what's going on? You can just tell the second you see him. I bought Steam at 80 cents, says Michael Cummings. See, that's the interesting thing. You don't care about like the crashes when you buy low. Like the crashes for me personally with EOS, Steam, okay, BitShares, yeah, that was kind of silly. So I did lose on BitShares. But with Tron, Steam, and EOS right now, I'm still in the profit. Unless it keeps falling minus 30% for the next week, then we're all screwed. We are all screwed. We're shutting down our YouTube channels. You will never see another live stream again. Do you have a girlfriend, bruv? No. That's because you cannot have a girlfriend when you're in Bitcoin. That's it. You just can't be with women. You can't be with anybody, right? You have to be fully obsessed with Bitcoin. That's it. Just go full out until you're able to retire. No, I'm just kidding. You're able to do whatever you want, but currently I'm in a relationship with money. So that's as far as it'll go. Like I actually don't even I don't do that much outside of like just making YouTube videos, going on forums. My average day is literally going on Bitcoin Talk forums, posting stuff. Oh, my computer's about to die. That's not good. That is not good. Let's fix it. This is affecting everybody. It is. Wait, okay, so we got our answer about McAfee. McAfee is a crypto, will shill any coin that pays him. Let me fix you on that though. He could probably shill a lot more. It's actually crazy the amount of ICOs that are messaging me. And I'm being completely lazy with them. And I'm just blowing off a lot of these guys because I'm just like, whatever. Like, I don't even want to look at these emails. But I'm just going to go into my inbox right now and just let you know how many of the past emails are ICOs. So the latest one, thankfully, is my animator, which we're getting new animations up. I actually thought it was a worthwhile investment to make some 30 to 60-second little animating clips for Kubera. Like, you guys will see what I'm talking about. They're like these little help newbie Bitcoin guide thingies. They're kind of cute. They cost a lot of money to make because it's like 40 animations, but they're cute. I don't know. We'll upload that. So PayPi. Okay, so that's the second thing. PayPi Alpha, whatever. We have actually one of this happens a lot. So nowadays you don't get as many ICO spam emails. Sorry, it's the carbonation. You don't get as many spam ICO emails. What you do get is a lot of third-party systems, third-party agents, third-party groups that they connect you with these ICOs. So I have no idea what this is. It's an ICO intro, but pleasure to meet you. No, this is one of my favorite things. Thanks for the intro. Pleasure to meet you. Let me know your email address and personal Ethereum address once ready, and I'll create the links for you. So it's like that's literally one of the first sentences that's read out to me. Let me know your email address and Ethereum address, which, by the way, my email address is right there. Like, what the heck? So we're so far at 2 ICOs, 3 ICOs, some trade talk thingy. That's Slack, so that doesn't count. Trade.io, Turnt Inc., Ravi, Wine Chain. That actually seems kind of cool. I haven't heard about any ICOs about wine, but hi, this is Pooh from Wine Chain. Business collaboration. Hey, Tyche, Atlas.work, NLC, Lendex Coin, some pump group thingy, and ICO. Pretty much I'm going through the list. And this is just over the past couple of days, right? So I'm already out of fingers to count on. And you can imagine what somebody like Supoman, Box Mining, Data Dash, all those guys are getting. Now, those guys are pretty important, right? They're nothing compared to John McAfee, though. He wanted to become the president. He is speaking at these conferences. Same with these YouTubers. They have a lot of influence. Don't get me wrong. But John McAfee is on their same level or even slightly higher, at least from the ICO's perspective. They see a lot more power in him. So he actually probably only accepts like 1% of the emails that he gets. I wouldn't be that harsh on it. What about that French girl? What French girl? French girls are cute, but sometimes they get crazy. Uh, if you're looking for a girlfriend, this is the wrong crypto channel. Thanks so much for coming. No, seriously, that's the most interesting thing. As soon as you start talking crypto to girls, most of them get so turned off by it, and I get turned on by Bitcoin. It's just like holy moly, like it's like I don't know. If you don't feel that way for Bitcoin, if you don't feel that way for cryptocurrencies, man, you just got to find something that you love. And that's the interesting thing. That's what kind of excites me because I love cryptocurrencies, but I'm excited for what's next. What's going to happen over the next 2 years, 5 years, 10 years? It's all going to keep expanding. It's going to keep growing. Even if this industry doesn't succeed, well, there might be something that's even better, right? Internet 2.0 suddenly turns into Internet 3.0. Not wasting my money. What do you think about Ryblox? I didn't invest in it, but I did have a buddy from school who messaged me, and that's kind of interesting. He was going on about Ryblox. Now, this is a person who has never done anything with cryptocurrencies, and one of his first purchases was that. Why? It was in the top 20 cryptocurrencies at the time. He saw a couple influencers talking about it, and he actually did pretty well about it. But I decided not to buy in at the time. And what was it at? It was at like $25, so it was actually kind of high because I saw it later go up to $30, and I was like, oh, okay, I missed out a little bit, but I'm kind of curious. Where's Ryblox? It's at $18. Well, Misago was kind of cool. So I was happy selling off. No, let's go through the list. I was happy selling off Omisago, Neo. Neo did extremely well. I was happy selling off Cardano, Litecoin. I obviously sell off my Steam dollars into Steam, a little bit of Bitcoin. I sold all my Ethereum. I sold about 8 Ethereum and I converted that into random stuff. Today I was looking at an ICO called blocklancer.net just because this is the first time. Like I actually haven't really done anything with the program, but this is the first ICO that I saw the minute it went live. And I just kept refreshing the little button. I was like, whoa, okay. They went from $100,000 in like 30 minutes to $300,000. So that meant a whale must have suddenly thrown in money. They gained one. It's nothing huge compared to these other ICOs, but the thing that really caught my attention about this one, $1.6 million. These guys look like they're just out of college, right? They are college kids. The main guy, the CEO and stuff, he looks 23, 24. I'm not going to judge, obviously, because I'm 19. I'm turning actually 20 next week. I'm turning 20 after I'm spending my birthday in a plane flying back from a Bitcoin conference. Again, if you are going to be at a Bitcoin conference, whether it's Miami, whether it's Dallas, please, please, please reach out to me. Reach out to me via the Telegram. That's actually fantastic. Travel Block Telegram or my personal Telegram. Roger Ver is an advisor for Titanium. I learned something new today, actually. Because it was from the banking on Bitcoin thing. I never knew Charlie Shrem actually went to prison. That's crazy that Charlie Shrem went to prison for something that he could have gotten 20 years for. That the way you view it is if you go into a bank and you take out that money and then you sell that money, well, okay, technically you're not able to sell that money. But let's say you give your friend or family member that money and they're able to buy some illegal contraband with it. The bank doesn't get in trouble. Charlie Shrem got in trouble for supplying one person out of like thousands of people with the money, with the means to purchase some contraband. Lol, dude, you are savage. Why am I savage? I'm not savage. BitConnect have exit scammed? Yeah, yeah. No, oh gosh. Fudge. They did what? I can't act. I can't do that. He holding his Bitcoin supposedly, but he hasn't gotten on his wallet last I checked. Who? What's going on? I managed to get your stream. Hi, Jackie. Jackie. Jack. BitConnect, bro. Swap all your Bitcoin for BitConnect. Sorry, rephrase that. We'll have passive income. No, it's literally. Maybe that's why I'm doing a longer stream, just because I'm letting the glory sink in. It's one of those feelings that I'm going to sleep well tonight in that plane. It's going to be one of those amazing plane rides that is just like, I hopped in a plane thought it was Jake, not Jack. I said Jackie. Jackie. I didn't say Jack, okay? Jackie, get it right. I know some of you guys who are walking into this right now are probably like, why is he talking about this and that? All right, let's focus back in on what is going on. So last time I checked, this was about 20 to 30 minutes ago, the market cap was at 450 billion and it just went up another $25 billion. So, and Ethereum dropped even more. Ethereum is now at $977. Now, granted, there is one thing. Ethereum did hit up to $1,500 on certain select exchanges. On most, it was $1,450. But there was one exchange that did hit $1,500. And I'm sure people were selling that Ethereum for over, I'm sure people were selling Ethereum for an extra 10, 15%. People were probably buying for $2,000. I'm still confident that this year will turn out fantastic. If you make the right investments, you won't care, because the way you view it, if you have $1,000, you try and split it 100 different ways. If you have 100,000, you try and split that 100 different ways. 1,000 here, 1,000 there, 1,000 there. Now you make sure to manage every single little thing you're trading. And even if you lose most of them, there's going to be a couple that just explode 100x or 50x or whatever it is. Or you start making connections maybe before, depends on what kind of route you want to take, right? So maybe you want to start making connections before you start throwing a bunch of money on the line, because the best thing you can possibly get is a private Telegram group or somebody from LinkedIn or Twitter or whatever, a hedge fund guy, a VC who is your friend. And they're like, hey, by the way, check this out, check that out. Now, that happens a lot in Wall Street. That happens a lot in, remember in the 1980s, pump and dumps, Jordan Belfort, all that stuff. So that happens a lot and very, very frequently here in the cryptocurrency market, where there's very little regulation still in certain countries. So if you're going full out, if you want those 100x returns, there's good routes of taking it, there's bad routes, but whatever route you're taking, find whatever path. Oh my goodness. Hold up. What Simon, what did you send? I just heard in the live stream that you get hundreds of ICO placement offers. So you probably aren't interested, but maybe you can tell me, how much should I ask for a placement like this? Okay. So open mind, that's interesting. You were approached by an ICO and you don't run a cryptocurrency channel, because it you may, I haven't really looked at it fully because I may not understand all the German parts to it, but for the most part, your channel, it talks about substances, right? So like what my old channel did, and they reached out to you, interesting. That is good. Now, are they a German-specific project? If they are a German-specific project, you can probably charge them up a little bit more, right? Because it's going based on the country. If not, it's going to be a little trickier. But due to your channel size, you should ask for a minimum of 5 to 10 grand probably. Now, if I were you, I'd probably go for 15 to 20K. Depends on what you're going for. Now, anybody who's listening in on this right now, they're absolutely confused and they're like, what are you talking about? I'm talking about if you decide, let's say you don't want to invest in ICOs. What do you do over the next 6 to 12 months to make $100,000 or more? You quit your job as long as you have the experience and the money saved up for the next couple of months. You have fast internet. You're living somewhere where you won't have any distractions, and you are 100% confident in your abilities, because if you screw up, if you stop, you will fail horribly, miserably, and you will be destroyed. However, this is an amazing opportunity for those of you who are willing to take it. Over the next 6 to 12 months, you are able to make, whether it's a Steemit, whether it's a YouTube channel, a Telegram channel, a blog, a website, whatever it is, go full out with something. Now, what my recommendation would be is a YouTube channel. Try and post every single day, because maybe you don't want to invest in ICOs. That's fine. You don't want to put your money on the line just yet. You are able to charge up to a couple $1,000s per ICO review video, or maybe you're reviewing, I don't know, some latest, where's my nano ledger? I lost my nano ledger. Wow. I have a USB flash drive, but I can't find That's kind of important. Here it is. Maybe Ledger comes up to you and they're like, hey, we want a sponsored video other than affiliate marketing, right? You charge them $5,000. Now, if you're charging two companies $5K every single month, boom, you're already making your 100+K annually. Or you get one company or you get multiple companies, depends on how hard you go full out, right? So the only thing you need really is an engaged following. Go full out and don't really sell out, because by that, I mean there's a difference between selling out to the highest bidder and selling out to everybody. You don't have any respect for yourself. By that, I mean you will take every and all projects, whatever they offer you, no negotiations whatsoever. So selling out, some people think is bad to advertise. I don't think so. I mean, I look at personally the ICOs that I've promoted. Most of them have made a lot of people money. And when you look at other cryptocurrency YouTubers, most of them have the exact same thing going on, where not everything is perfect, right? So anyways, now I'm kind of just rambling because I'm on 2 hours of sleep. So I'm going to wrap it up here. BitConnect has fallen, I guess. We'll do a in-depth video about that, because there's going to be a lot of stuff that comes out about that over the next couple of weeks. But you know what was interesting? When the Texas Securities Board did a cease and desist, and then on top of that, North Carolina did a cease and desist, and then there was some other stuff going on with like the affiliates and withdrawals. But that's crazy. I can't believe that today, January 16th onto the 17th, is the day. We're 3 minutes Poland time away from 17th. My flight is in 6 hours. So what I'm going to do is most likely I'm going to render 1 or 2 more videos. I'm going to post a little bit on Bitcoin Talk, and I will pack my bags because I'm heading out to the Miami conference yet again. If you are going to be there, please, 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 please make that known. Come to, I don't know, my Steemit or TravelBlock Steemit or TravelBlock's Telegram. Email me, whatever. Let's meet up. Let's meet up at the W. Let's meet up at the conference. That'd be awesome. I hope to see some of you guys there. And with this, with the markets, the fact that they went down $200 billion or 250 or whatever it is, these crazy fluctuations, would you set up a Patreon to fund your... I don't have a habit. No, I've actually I actually did used to have a Patreon though, and it's interesting because they have some weird sketchy things going along with their company. It's a good idea for most YouTubers, but I was never really too fond of Patreon, and I can't find my tab. I think I quit my tab. No, here's my tab. Let's restore the chat because I can't find my chat. The last couple of comments. Let's read something. Oh yeah. There's one more thing I forgot to say, so I will repeat it in the next video, most likely. Since I have your guys' attention, not Dan. Oh my gosh, I screwed that up. See, I'm getting sleepy because I can never fall asleep on planes, right? Brian from Denver. If you're watching this, shout out to you. You just won $200. And I know that sounded like a complete scam. You just won $200. Whoa. No, but actually, Brian, you are going to be the first person who I will personally distribute $200 worth of travel tokens to you. Now, for those of you wondering why Brian just got $200 worth of our tokens, that's because he went out of his way to promote us without even like, that's crazy when people just do a lot of weird free stuff for you because they like it or they're interested. He was commenting a lot. He was going full out, like subscribe to everything, upvoting all the posts on Steemit, posting on his own personal Facebook and stuff. Like, yo, that is awesome. So you definitely deserve it, and hopefully we will have plenty more. So one last thing. If you're subscribed to this channel or not, you don't have to be subscribed to this channel, but if you view this video or you view these videos, I guess, we will be giving away $100 worth of our tokens every single day. So check out TravelBlock. That is an ICO I'm working with. I will be working with multiple ICOs this year, most likely. Let's all make some money this year, hopefully without too much emotions. But of course I'm getting emotional because I love you guys. I hate some of you. You know who you are. And hopefully we can see each other at the Bitcoin conference. Not the ones I hate. Don't do that. Don't do that to me. Because I'm look at that. I'm wearing teddy bears. You know, I'm not prepared to meet my haters in real life. No, actually, that would be the most hilarious thing. That would be the most hilarious thing. Okay. OMG, BitConnect at $42. Buy BitConnect. Oh no. Hi Anna. Jack, where did you get lost? Okay. I'm done. I'm done, guys. I'm done. I think it's time to click out, but you guys were awesome. Don't get too emotional, okay? See you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy this live stream, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and share. Check out the links down in the description below, and we should see you later. Don't panic sell right now if you're thinking about it, because wait at least a couple of hours. Maybe the markets return back to normal tomorrow. Who knows? And you're going to regret it. So you don't want to be in that position. Peace. Infinite waters, diving deep once again.